Did you know there is a cruise made for nerds by nerds, and it's called the JoCo Cruise? Last week when we embarked, I had never been on a cruise before, and I'm kind of scared of boats and water, so I was fairly nervous. But it wasn't long before I realized there were so many amazing things to do on this cruise to distract me. Of course, they've got live shows, but they also had a huge board game library, epic Lego builds, scary towel monsters, a mermaid meetup on the beach, a whole area where you can just play video games. Every morning, Carl got up to go to ukulele practice, and before long, he had joined a band. There were classes taught by puppets. This one that I went to let us make our own pirate flag. I think it did pretty well. They had a whole cosplay day and a fancy pants parade. Not to mention at night, there were lots of themed parties and dances, which Carl was very much the star of. They had a whole event where you could just taste cakes. The incredible Novel Naya gave a talk about the history of paranormal romance, and we attended a book swap, and at least tried to do some reading on the ship. With all these activities, I really appreciated these provided buttons, which let you easily indicate if you were in the mood to socialize or not. One of my absolute favorite things on the JoCo Cruise, though, were the door decorations. People went all out. Like, these were so freaking cool. This was our door, obviously. There were also inspirational messages all over the ship, and we got to visit some amazing places like the Bahamas and Puerto Rico, which I'm pretty sure is the most beautiful place I have ever been in my life. So stunning, in fact, that we did a little frolicking, visited a bookstore, and made some new friends along the way. In just 1 week, I went from being terrified to go on my first cruise to being so sad to say goodbye. This place and this community just feel so inclusive and inviting, and because of that, the JoCo Cruise ended up being one of the most incredible weeks of our lives. And though we were all super sad to say goodbye, we can't wait to see everyone again next year.